Yo! Shot for Shot Sports, a.k.a. The Real
Media. You know what it is when you hear that sound. The realest podcast in the game. Your favorite podcast, man.
Episode 208.
Yo, shout out to family. Shot for Shot family, the new ones. The old ones that have been rock with us, the distant cousins, you know, I hate us. You know, we love y'all too. And take this shot, roll you one. We got a lot to talk about, man.
We got a good episode, baby.
A lot to talk about. Let's get it.
What the hell? What the hell? Tyrese Haliburton claps back at the media. And then K gonna put the quote up, but the commentary is always going to be what it is, Haliburton said. Most of the time, the talking heads on the major platforms, I couldn't care less. Honestly, what do they really know about basketball? He taking shots. Bow, bow. Bow. And y'all heard it. Y'all been hearing it here.
You know who that's for, though.
Stephen A.
Yeah, and First Take. Come on.
Stephen A.
One time for that. I was going to say a word. I ain't going to say.
And he knew, remember this, right? He knew that shot was for him. Because here you go. I don't get paid to talk to you. I get paid to talk about you. And that's a perfect quote. Because like he said, he don't get paid to talk about the game. He get paid to talk about people.
Facts.
What they not doing, flip-flopping, the narratives, bro. That's what they talk about. They're not talking about the game. So I'm glad he said something. Because Haliburton been under fire, and all he's doing just led his team to the NBA Finals that nobody had going nowhere near the NBA Finals. And let's not act like this is 2 years in a row. Eastern Conference Finals back-to-back. So we already said he's not a superstar. We're standing on that.
Yeah.
He's too inconsistent. He's just not that guy yet. But he is the best player on any of the Pacers. That's not a debate.
I say it's debatable, but you know it is. I got Siakam.
Siakam is tough.
But I think Haliburton's the most important player on the Pacers.
I think he's the best.
You can agree to disagree.
But how do you feel about his comment?
Bro, first of all, he's right. They don't know shit about basketball.
Shit about sports.
But yeah, bro, he's right. Because ESPN analyst is a fish out of water. They flip-flop. He has a good game, he's a superstar. Jay Williams, this guy's a bona fide. He has a bad game. See, this is what I mean. He's not a superstar. So I get what he's saying. But Stephen A is correct. And why I say that, bro? Because he's saying you got to be more aggressive, Haliburton. And he's right. Bro, when Haliburton is aggressive, which means he's scoring 20 points, he's dishing out 10 assists. The Indiana Pacers is 20-1.
A way better team.
20-1. When he's that aggressive, guess what? Everybody eats, B. Literally.
Yep.
Everybody eats. Because now, we got to worry about this guy. When you not aggressive, now we can relax. Your defender can relax. Now, look, Siakam got to start forcing stuff. You know what I mean? Like, now everybody got to start forcing stuff. When you aggressive and you going downhill, when you, bro, you make everything easier. You don't even have to know basketball to see that.
Yeah. And, bro, they feed off his energy. When he's playing, bro, the bench fed off that energy. When he's coming off them pick and rolls, game 2 and game 1, he wasn't doing that floater. Bro, you got to put pressure on the defense. Get a matchup that you want and go to work.
Facts.
Like I said, we say you're not a superstar. Prove it to the people. Game 3, he came out. He's not a player that's going to average 30.
No.
But he's giving you 22 and 10.
No, yeah. And
6 rebounds. And he's getting steals.
Yeah.
Bro, that's all they need. They don't need nothing else. They don't.
I'm gonna say this for me personally. It's not you could do this final to make me say you're a superstar.
Oh yeah, nah, but
I'm saying me personally.
Nah.
Because
He can win a
I need
championship,
you. No facts.
Yeah.
I need you to do this a whole regular season.
Yeah.
Because it's disrespectful to the superstars of the NBA when they putting in work for 70 games and doing it in the playoffs, and then you got somebody like him who's just doing it for 20 games in the playoffs, and then we're gonna say he's a superstar. And then he goes back to regular season, and then he's not doing the same numbers, and Indiana is a 6 seed again. Mm-hmm. I can't jack that, bro.
Yeah, that's how I used to feel about Jimmy Butler, bro.
No, yeah, and bro, and you open my eyes to Jimmy Butler because you're right. Yeah. Why are we praising this guy for playoff Jimmy, but in the regular season,
you giving us nothing.
You giving us nothing, and your team is a 7 seed. And it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. Look at Indiana, bro. They deserve to be here.
Yeah.
They've been the second best team in the NBA behind OKC since January. This is a fact, right?
Facts.
So next year, y'all need to be a top 2 seed. Mm-hmm. There's no question. I don't want next year to roll around. Now all of a sudden, y'all starting off 11 and 18, and y'all fighting to be in the play, and then y'all get the 6th spot, and then you're going to go on this magical run again. Yeah. I'm not jacking that.
Yeah.
That's not superstar shit to me, bro.
Nah, that's...
Superstar shit is SGA. When you climbing, and then now you on top, and you stay on top. Mm-hmm.
You might get a little drop off, but it's not this. It's not this.
Exactly.
Hell no. I can't.
Exactly, bro. Like, I can't.
That's a slap in the face to Giannis.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
It's a slap in the face to those type of niggas.
Come on, bro. And this is my thing. Heard it. If your team not doing good, but you performing, I can respect that. But you the one not performing, bro.
Yeah.
It's not like you getting your 22 and 10 and then the rest of them is failing, because now that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
No, but when you got 15 and y'all getting blown out by 20, bro, that's your fault.
Facts.
So in this part, Stephen A. Smith is right, because Stephen A. Smith stood on what he's been saying. You're not a superstar. He didn't flip flop. I'm not talking about him when I'm saying a fish out of water, but he do flip flop. But for you, it's more of Jake Williams and pick and roll, win
Morris twins.
Yeah, bro. Those guys, bro. But that's more what it was about.
Yeah, man, yo. What the hell? You finally stood on? You stood on it?
Nah, but I don't got it. Like I said, man, keep shooting.
Yeah. Bring Obi need a ring, man.
Nah, facts.
I don't got no ties with Melly, but we got ties with Obi.
I don't like Indiana. It's hurting me.
Yeah, that Obi, but
yo, my heart is torn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear that, OG? Nah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
But yo, what the hell, man?
Nah, facts.
Before we get to our next topic, though, shout out to our new subscriber. Yo, this guy's cool. We don't even know him yet. Yeah, but yo, shout out to Money Making.
Yeah, word,
for the dope hats. Fire hats, word. Shout out to Money Making, man. He sent it.
Yo,
hit us up in the DM.
This is his ad name. Hit him up. Yo, the shipping is quick.
Word.
He got clothing. Like, you see the quality of the hat is fire.
Word.
Yo, he shipped. We got this in a day.
Fact.
Now, if you far from New York, it might be a couple days, but it's quick.
Word. He got
hit him up, man.
All that, man. I definitely hit him up. Word.
Money Making, man. The handgun put the hat on. I mean, the ad name under it.
We appreciate you. Word.
Word. Shout out to you.
But now, Kevin Durant. It's like every 6 months with this guy.
Yeah.
A fan, it was Twitter, right? I think Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Whatever, social media, same shit that been going on. Basically said Kevin Durant hasn't done nothing since he was on Golden State. And as what Kevin Durant does, he had to respond.
Yeah.
As the insecure person he is. First I got a message for Kevin Durant, bro. I missed the Kevin Durant when he was on Golden State, when he was like, yo, y'all know who I am?
Yeah.
I'm Kevin Durant. Act like it. Bro, you responding to that and then feeding into that and going into your individual accolades? Bro, you think he don't know that? Him saying, bro, you know what he's saying? You just didn't win. That's all he's mean. You going, I got 30K points, 50, 40, 90 club. Kevin Durant, we know who you are. But you know what? Fans don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to get it done. And you...
Oh, G, you good in there?
That just fucked me up. But yo, and you on this path and this time of your career is not looking good. Brooklyn Nets, Phoenix. On your way out of Phoenix, not going to another team. And not even getting close to a championship, bro. Right. So I don't know if this kid is a fan of him or the team that he was on. But, bro, truth be told, you haven't won anything since 2018. You haven't. It's just a fact. But you're still a great player.
Yeah.
But you know why? That kid is probably a fan of you, and he feels you should be on another level with the LeBrons and the Steph Curry. Steph Curry should not be ahead of you, bro. He shouldn't. Steph Curry won another championship after you. You know how crazy that looks?
And that team wasn't even, that was a regular goal.
You know how crazy that looks? And, bro, that just shows he's still insecure, bro. He is. We know what you can do on the court. That's why people was upset. Because you haven't done nothing since you joined the 7-3-9 Warriors, bro. So I'm not even mad. I'm mad that you still trying to defend it.
Bro, I want to go a different route here. I got to address somebody else.
Okay.
Kenyon Martin. Because he went on Gil's Arena and say, who is this fan to question Kevin Durant greatness, right?
He came at us. So, he ain't
so bro, I'm going to say this, right, real quick. And for the people that's fans that's going to defend these NBA players all the time when we say this, Kenyon Martin and the people that's going to defend them, without us, y'all not living the life y'all living, bro.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
And I'm talking about with y'all cars, messing with celebrities,
y'all cribs,
your son getting to the NBA. None of that happens without fans. And if y'all think I'm crazy, go look at the WNBA. Before the Golden Goose came, what they was complaining about? Oh, we gotta play overseas to make money. Oh, we gotta get regular jobs. Oh, you wanna know why? Because it was no ticket sales, it was no merchandise, it was nothing. For the fan, if you ever bought your son or daughter something, if you ever took them to a game, if you ever spent 2 hours in the TV watching them play, you are responsible for the life they living right now.
Right.
All that is money. That contributes to them getting all that $100 million out of contract. So when you say the fan don't got a leg to stand on, or who is him to question it? Yeah, he could question it, bro. Yeah. We could question anything we want. Can we be disrespectful? No, I don't play this. But yeah, we could question what Kevin Durant doing. Nigga, we pay for y'all.
Facts.
So that I cannot jack it, bro.
I agree.
We're gonna have our opinion because without us, y'all don't. And a lot of NBA players forget that, bro. And I get it. You standing up for your NBA brother. If we was in the NBA, we probably be on that side. But we not. We the fans, and we know what it is. And y'all seem to really forget that. Yeah. So that's why I'm going to talk my shit regardless, because I'm saying 2 hours a day watching games and buying tickets and doing all this. That's a fact. And all that goes in y'all pockets.
And then when teams in the playoff, tickets are skyrocketing.
Yeah, like so.
Nosebleeds, $600.
So that I had to just get that out the way. Now for Kevin Durant. Right?
Be careful. And shout out to his brother. He's a regular in that comment. Shout out to his brother.
For Kevin Durant, you talking about, my numbers, your numbers. So you want to know what, NBA? Let's just take the playoffs out the way. Let's get rid of the finals. Let's no even keep scoring the games. Let's just run scrimmages where after every quarter, the score go back to 0. And then you just add up the points. And at the end of the season, whoever got the most points, they get the ring.
Yeah.
Since that's the only thing that matters. We don't give a damn you shot 40, 50, and 90 if you're not winning.
Facts.
We don't. What have you done? Brooklyn Nets? I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
You was dealing with a lot with Kyrie Irving, his stuff, James Harden. I'll give you that, bro. But Phoenix Suns is disgusting.
Yeah, that was...
Chris Paul took them to the finals, bro.
With DeAndre Ayton.
Come on. You get swept last year or win one game and then you don't make the playoffs? No, I don't give a damn what your numbers is, bro.
Not even a plan, bro.
Is that everybody need to just get their own numbers then?
And this is what piggybacks off his one of his famous comments, bro. I just want to hoop. Fans don't want to hear that, bro.
No, bro.
They want to hear, yo, I want to win. I haven't heard him say that in a minute. And bro, and another quote, I know when he won, he said, yo, it didn't feel how I thought it would feel winning that championship. And bro, it looked like he really don't care. He just want to perfect his craft, make the game look easy, and then that's it. If the winning come, oh well.
And bro, that's why I don't want him on the Knicks. I don't. And this is why you got bozos like Uncle Steven talking about Jalen Green should get traded for Kevin Durant. Why would you trade a young player for somebody who don't give a damn, who just care about scoring 28 points and 50, 40, 90? Who gives a damn, bro?
Yeah.
Do you know when it's all said and done, and we talked about this already, you supposed to be a top 5 player of all time with your skills and bro, you're not even gonna crack a top 10. Steph Curry should not be ahead of you.
Hell no.
Should not. That's a crying damn shame Steph Curry's ahead of you on the all-time
crying
list,
damn shame. That's a fact.
Come on, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
That's crazy, bro. It really is.
And then now you about to get traded again, so we don't know what's gonna happen. And like I said, this is, bro, it's only been one champion that assembles a team that first year, and that was the 08 Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
So every year you change teams, it's a good chance you're not gonna win.
Facts, bro.
So it's like every year you keep doing it, it's just another year, and then you turn 37 in September. But we're just fans. We don't know nothing.
Nah, yeah,
we don't know nothing.
They gotta stop with them comments, bro.
Yeah, they just don't like people talking. I get it.
I get it. I just don't, bro.
You called my line.
Yeah,
you called my line. We had a heated debate. We was ready to go through fisticuffs. Nah, Magic Johnson goes on First Take. Stephen A. Smith, man. You know, Magic is L.A. This is Mr. L.A. La La Land.
Yeah, he's the Lakers representation.
Mm-hmm. So he says it's an expectation for Luka. He says championship. If you don't win a championship, that's not good enough. And you ain't like that.
Bro, he called Luka out.
He called him out
on national TV.
He called him out.
And we not bugging because that was the headline for the next day for First Take. Mm-hmm. Magic calls out Luka.
Called him out.
This is my problem with it, bro.
Yeah. Talk to the people.
First of all, Luka got traded over there.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be convincing this guy to stay. His contract is up. Not up, but he got to pay after the next year.
Mm-hmm.
So he could dip. People forget he started crying. Luka didn't want to be a Laker. So for you, Magic Johnson, to go up there talking about, yeah, you know, LeBron gave us a championship. Now you expecting you. Whoa. I don't give a damn about being a Laker. Why should Luka give a damn about being a Laker? He didn't sign there. He got traded there, bro. So why should he care? And by Magic, I was mad because by Magic saying that, you hurting the Lakers' chances of signing.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing.
That's it?
No, I got more, but go ahead.
I'm disappointed in you.
Go ahead.
Talk about he got traded there. You think the Laker organization give a damn? They are here to win chips. Them going out there and trading for him, they traded for him for a reason. They didn't trade for him so they supposed to just, Luka, yeah.
And yeah.
No, not jacking it. The Lakers, they are a prize franchise. You think they're gonna ride this guy's coattail? No, this is what we expect from you. Is it a job? Yes or no? This is what we expect. You think you're gonna go in your job? You don't go in there like I don't want to be a Swiss post.
I didn't ask to be here though. That's
You
what
didn't
I'm
ask to
saying.
be exposed either.
Bro, if Luka would have
But you're gonna do your damn job.
but if Luka would have signed there, it's a difference. LeBron signed them dotted lines. So when LeBron signed them dotted lines, like, yo, I'm here to be a Laker. Like, heard it. Yo, you know what the expectation
But he's
is.
there now.
But this is my thing. He don't.
We want to win now.
All right, but this is what you.
You're a superstar. We need you now.
So, but this is what you fail to realize, right?
Mhm.
So now, when Magic, who's a Laker, say that and say, yo, like, you better win a championship. Oh, you got to get in shape. So guess what's gonna happen? So now next year, if things go left, and then the fans start taking on what, and Luka dips, and be like, yo, I don't want to be a Laker anymore. I'm out of here. What you gonna say then?
And you know, good riddance. We're good. The Lakers, we're gonna get another one. They do. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
And how long? But all right, that is how long did it take for them to get another one?
After Kobe left, what, 6 years?
Just 6 years.
And
what they was doing for them 6 years?
Losing.
In the lottery. And what it took for LeBron James to be like, yo, I want to go to the Lakers. What about if LeBron would have never went to the Lakers?
They had a 10-year drop. It happens.
What about if LeBron would have never went to the Lakers?
They'd have been in another drop.
This is what I'm saying.
But like I said, these drops happen. It happens across sports. It happened before. It happened the last time when it happened after Magic. The next time they won, when Shaq got there, was over 10 years.
But this
Same shit.
But this is my point. You are risking that by saying this dumb shit on national TV. You don't gotta say. What was the point of him saying that?
He lighting a fuel under the fire, man.
What was the point of him saying that? It wasn't no need of him even going up there saying that.
Well, every superstar go through it in LA. He ain't no different. That's basically what he was saying. He ain't no different.
So why he didn't say that about LeBron James when he wants to go sign LeBron James?
What? It was already an expectation.
Yo, Jiggs, don't piss me off, bro.
It wasn't an expectation already.
Don't piss me off, bro.
It wasn't an expectation.
Go pull up the quote right now where Magic Johnson said something about LeBron James.
Bro, he went to the What else you think? Wherever LeBron goes, a championship.
He was rubbing his feet to sign with the Lakers. You think he went over there when he?
Bro, LeBron, they already knew he was going over there.
Bro, when he went over there to go sign LeBron James, you think he said, yo, you know what, LeBron? You know, if you sign on this dotted line, you know, you better win the championship.
I believe he told him that. I believe it. Let's get it. You don't think they had that conversation?
You think he told LeBron James, why not? If you come to the Lakers, you better win championship and be in shape.
No, he ain't saying shit. He ain't got to say that to LeBron. But championship, yes.
Yo, Jiggs, stop it,
yes.
Yo, bro, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Everywhere LeBron goes, it's a championship expectation. That's a fact.
What legend ever came out and said, yo, you better win the championship?
Bro, you what? He ain't saying
what legend?
What you mean?
Anywhere
when Shaq left, what was Kobe's expectation to win?
What legend came out and told them they better win the championship?
But see, you taking it.
No, what legend went on national TV? Answer the question. What legend?
Not on national TV. Nobody. Nobody.
So then
but that's what I'm saying. But he didn't go on. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know why he did that.
This is the point I'm making.
I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he did that.
He didn't go when LeBron fell the first year. What Lonzo did he be like, oh, LeBron better win the championship next year?
Nah, they ain't bring him on TV. He left.
Finish him.
He left.
So he been on first take since LeBron James on the Lakers. Stop it, bro.
And you know why? Why Magic left? Why he left? When he was on Lakers. You want to know why? Because you know why? He probably left because he wanted to tell him that, and they probably told him don't do it. No, that's probably why he left.
No, he did not.
That's probably why he left.
No, he left.
He wanted to run it how he wanted to run it.
No,
and they dubbed him.
No, Jiggs.
And they dubbed him.
What you was in a coma 4 years ago?
So why he left?
What do you mean why not? You wanted to fight Luke Warren and Jimmy Butler let him.
Because he wanted to run things his way. That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said.
No, you think you said he wanted to tell LeBron James that.
No, he wanted to run things his way, and they didn't let him.
I just told you because he wanted to fight Luke Warren.
And it was way more than that. I never said he said it. In public. He didn't say it in public.
So you said LeBron expectations. So what is LeBron James?
But what are his expectations?
But what legend ever came out and told a star player, you better win a championship and be in shape? Show me.
It don't matter.
That don't matter.
But it don't matter. You know why it don't matter? Because it's already an expectation.
Hey, so why go up there and say it?
What's wrong with that though? That's my
why. Because why say it? That's why.
Because it's an expectation.
But why say it?
Because he feels he probably don't understand. It's an expectation.
Bro,
It's an expectation.
it was first of all, it was an expectation for him to win the championship in Dallas. What are you talking about? He's a top 5 player. Why was he getting criticized?
And it heightens when you come to LA. It just is what it is.
It was an expectation for him to win with Kyrie Irving in Dallas. It was an expectation when he became a superstar.
But is it a difference when he's in a Lakers uniform or that? It's a total difference. You know that. It's a difference.
All right, it is different. But when did Magic Johnson ever say that about LeBron James?
It don't matter. That's not the point. That's not the point.
Bro,
we're in the era. That's what I'm saying. We're in the era now where shit goes right. He went on there. To me, they blew it out of proportion.
No, it's not blown out of proportion.
They blew it out of proportion, bro. They blew it out of proportion, bro. Me personally. They blew it out of proportion.
No, it's not blown out of proportion, bro.
Because it's just, he just said something that everybody already thinks and knows. That's
you
what
don't
I'm saying.
say it. So why
not? If they already know.
Bro, so show me when LeBron James signed on the dotted line. Show me where he ever came out and said, yo, expectations.
I never said he said this before. I never said that.
So why not say about LeBron?
But he never.
So let me ask you this. So when LeBron came from Miami, it's a difference between Miami and Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's a difference, right? Yeah. So when LeBron went to LA, right, to sign on that line,
and Pat Riley never said it was expectation?
Bro, when LeBron James, listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. When LeBron James went to the Lakers from Miami to go sign, and Magic Johnson...
No, he came from Cleveland to the Lakers.
My fault, Cleveland. And went to the Lakers to go sign, and Magic Johnson was at his door at 11:58 so he could sign that contract, and he was praising LeBron. When did him as a GM ever come out and say, oh, Kobe, you know, LeBron knows what Kobe's done. LeBron knows what Shaq and them done. LeBron better win a championship and be in shape. When did he ever say that about LeBron James?
He didn't say
when they were struggling, when did he ever call out LeBron James? That first year with Lonzo Gordon. When did he ever call out LeBron James?
He didn't call him out. But that's what I'm saying. He just said this is the expectation.
No,
that's it.
My thing is, if you didn't do it to LeBron James, don't do it to no Luka Doncic. You did not have to go up there and say that. He could have perfectly went up there and said, yo, you know, we got Luka now, you know, he just got to get in better shape, you know, and I feel next year they got a chance to compete for a championship. He straight called Luka Doncic out, bro.
He doesn't even work for the Lakers. Though.
I don't care. He represents the Lakers. What are you talking about?
But he don't. He just played for them, but he don't work for them. Bro, he don't work. Rob Pelinka's the GM. He don't work for them.
Let me ask you this.
He don't work for them, though, bro. He don't.
Bro, he represents the... What are you
Because he's one of the top players. I understand, but he doesn't work for them, though. So you telling me Luka has the right to feel like, oh, Magic Johnson, he's not in the rooms with these niggas?
Let me ask you, you acting like his influence don't goes beyond the Lakers, bro. We talking about Lakers fan base.
So if any old superstar player would have said that, you would have had an issue with it? Any old school player would have had it, if Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would have said that, you would have had an issue with it?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Bro, that's... Like you said, you know why they say
Kareem is not even Magic, though. What are you talking about? You comparing Kareem to Magic. First of all, these fan bases...
You're right. Kareem's better. You're right.
Who's the more popular Laker? Because now you just saying anything.
Magic.
So what are you talking about?
But this is what I'm saying. I don't...
So
what's the issue, though?
Let me ask you this. When Kobe Bryant was alive, right? And if he said he didn't like... Kobe Bryant didn't work for the Lakers no more. If he came out and said, nah, I don't like LeBron, what do you think Laker fans would have did?
What they would have did?
Yo, let's go to the next subject.
What they would have did?
Subject, bro. So you want to act oblivious?
What they would have did?
Nothing.
Bro, it's opinions everywhere, bro. It's opinions everywhere.
I'm done. Let's go to the next.
They just blew it out of proportion, bro.
I'm going to the next subject, bro. Because now you're gonna act like you don't know how fans work. All right, I'm good. Let's go to the next subject.
But you just switched it. What the fans got to do with Magic and the organization? You just said. You talking about Luka wanting to stay. What the fans got to do with that?
You right, guy.
Yeah, you just went left.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying.
What the fans got to do with Luka staying on the Lakers? What they got to do with that?
Jiggs, if you don't know what I'm saying, I heard it.
So the fans don't got no. So the fans don't have that expectation for him.
Then, let's go. If you don't know what I'm trying to say, then heard it. But y'all know what I'm trying to say out there, though. But guys,
they don't.
No, yes, they
don't.
They know exactly what I mean when I say if Kobe would have came out when LeBron went over there and would have been like, yo, I don't jack LeBron. They know what I'm saying.
But Magic never said that. He just said he has an expectation. What's wrong with that?
Jiggs, guy. Well, what's the next subject? What's the next subject? Our boy act like he don't know. Our boy act like he don't know.
You just said we go to the next subject, Melo.
Yeah, but you act like
You still with a shake on this. That's what you said. That's what it sounds like.
Let's go to Melo, man.
Melo.
Yeah.
Loses. Well, I said Lance loses to we them ones.
Mike Beasley.
They go on these streams now. Mike Beasley, they talking about, he said he beat LeBron James one-on-one. They said, he says, I'll bust Melo ass. And Melo responded. The question is, a lot of people
What did Melo say though?
He said, this is what I do. I never lost a one-on-one.
That's the important part that you almost left out.
He said he never lost a one-on-one, but he definitely said he's not playing.
Not yet.
He didn't accept, well, it wasn't really a call out. He just said, I'll bust his ass. He didn't call Melo out. Let me not say that. But he just said he'll bust his ass. And then Melo said he hasn't lost a one-on-one and he just want to support it.
Mm.
The question is, do you jack his response?
I didn't like his response, bro. I was disappointed in his response. I thought he would have been more like, I would have more jacked like, I would. Beasley know what I did somebody. I'm not in that bag no more.
Mm-hmm.
But for him to be like, yo, that's just not me, champ. It ain't me, champ. I didn't jack it. But I'm going to say this, though. Melo would bust Beasley ass, though.
Mm.
That's a fact, Beast. I respect you. You're a one-on-one player.
Mm-hmm.
But Melo is, y'all the same size. You probably an inch taller, pause.
Melo's stronger.
That's what I'm saying. He's more stock. And this is what he do. He gonna play that bully ball.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you feel about.
I think he can wear Beasley down.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he can wear him down. I think he can win. The only thing I just think is the energy. Like one-on-one is different. Beasley is like a dog out there. I don't think Melo just don't like. He's Melo for a reason. I haven't seen him beat Denver Melo in quite a long time now.
Nah, that's a fact.
So like I don't know. I think in prime for prime, he don't stand a chance.
You know why I give Melo that? Because I remember whenever him and LeBron James matched up, Melo, he went at LeBron every single time.
That's a fact.
So when that light switch come on, he goes into that bag where, yo, I'm aggressive enough and he got all his teeth.
He got all
Lance don't got the skills like Beasley got, right?
Yes.
The bumping and Melo got all that.
Yeah.
I could take you to the post.
Yeah.
I could bump you, fade away.
And Melo make tough shots just like Beasley.
That's what I'm saying.
Lance Stevenson not a tough shot maker. So
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I think Melo will bust Beasley ass, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Melo. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going
with
Melo.
Personally.
But we got a question for the people. Well, we got two. We're gonna pick two matchups, retired players we want to see, and two players currently. Well, two matchups currently.
Yeah.
So we want to go retired players first.
Yeah, I type cheated with the current. I put three. I know.
Oh yeah,
but I got to do three. Who's your dream matchups of all time for the side of all time?
Right now, being at Beasley, I got Beasley versus T-Mac.
Ooh,
because they both like the same height, slim build, and I think T-Mac bag is one of the top bags we've seen in this generation.
I like that,
and I think T-Mac will loot him. I ain't gonna hold you. I think so. Lanky, I think he'll loot him. And then another one, I like this matchup: Paul Pierce, Joe Johnson.
Ooh,
two dudes. They move slow. It's gonna be very technical. They're gonna both go to elbow to elbow, post work. I think that would be a good matchup. Both won't be on their bully shit. I think that'd be a good one.
My dream matchup, bro. Baron Davis versus Stephon Marbury.
Ooh.
Two big guards that got handled.
Ooh.
Yeah, like LA versus New York. I got that. That'd be my dream matchup.
Fire.
And bro, Jordan versus Kobe, bro.
No.
Jordan versus Kobe. That's
I want to put that for you,
bro. Jordan versus Kobe. It's no words. I don't gotta say no more words.
Yeah, that's a good one. Current, I'm gonna go SJ and Ant-Man.
Yo, then do I got? Bro, I was thinking about that one. But
SJ and Ant-Man, because they two different players, but they both got a bag. One is a high flyer, then another one is just like he get to his spots. That would be a good ass match. Like it would be like whoever's high, I think, and then both of them play D, so that would be a good one. And then this one, I just thought Kyrie and John Morant. Reason why I say put John Morant because that's another. I wanted to make it like a fight. Styles make fights. Kyrie, we already know his back, and then John Morant, explosive. He gonna get where he want to go. Can Kyrie stop him like from getting from point A to point B? So I think Kyrie and John Morant.
I like that.
Who you got?
Me, like I said, I cheated. I got 3, but I also got Kyrie but versus Donovan Mitchell.
I was gonna pick that.
And Spider. They just, Spider got a bag too. So I feel like that.
6'2", yeah, that would be a good matchup.
Then I got Anthony Edwards versus Devin Booker. Though I got 2 scorers. I like that matchup. And then I had to pick a third because I had to have shot SGA in my thing, and I got Cade Cunningham versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Cade.
They both 6'6".
Cade is tough.
They both they simple.
Cade
Cunningham is gonna be. I'm making a prediction right now. The SGA of the East, bro. Soon, very soon.
Is very tough,
very soon. Don't be surprised if the Pistons are the top 3 seed.
I didn't watch a lot of them, but that Knicks series,
and K averages like 28.
That Knicks series,
I'm telling you, bro.
And they perimeter defense, and he was looking like OG who?
So
and Mikal who?
Those my dream matches, man.
That's good ones. I like that.
But shout out the next chapter that pulled that off.
Yeah, that shit made that shit like a prize fight. Now you see they about to do a 2-on-2 too.
Yeah.
I think it's Lance Stevenson and Jordan Crawford. No, it's Lance Stevenson and Mike Beasley versus Jordan Crawford and somebody else. I forgot.
They did. It was dope. They had the little like the fights.
Yeah, that was fire. But I'm gonna let him take charge. But this week we got a Bozo of the week, man.
And who's going to?
And this week's Bozo of the week goes to the orange and blue, the New York Knickerbockers, his team. And being that he's the heartbreak kid, I'm gonna hit him with the.
And of course, why the Knicks get Bozo of the week? You fired Tom Thibodeau, who got you to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years, right? Then, for the next 4 or 5 days, I want this coach denied. I want this coach denied. Y'all looking like clams now, bro. And why they get Bozo of the week? Because, Jiggs, how long the Knicks was the laughing stock before Amore got there? 8 years?
8 years, bro.
Right?
Probably longer than that.
Bro, the laughing stock of the NBA.
9 years. I think 10 years since 01. So you want to go there?
Stoudemire comes. You got about 4 years of, the Knicks is back. Then you got another, 4 or 5 years,
Melo.
6 years? When Melo dips is just, bro, Opie getting arrested. Spike Lee getting denied.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, just clown organization all around. So now we get respectability, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brunson, the savior. Tom Thibodeau, we having a good thing rolling. All right, Herder, you want to fire Tom Thibodeau? All right. But you don't have a plan? Now, guess what's happening with the Knicks now? Getting clowned.
Mm-hmm. They just throwing names out there. Quinn Snyder. They just throwing names out there at this point.
Bro, they said, and they jokes now. They said on the internet. Yo,
Billy Donovan.
Rick Carlisle keep coaching like this. The Knicks gonna ask for permission again. Bro, this shit is a joke. That y'all turned yourself into a joke again.
My thing, bro, y'all asking coaches that haven't done shit. Why y'all asking Billy Donovan? Why? What he's done over there? Why y'all asking Quinn Snyder? What you done with Atlanta? Y'all asking dudes that. What are they gonna do? Yeah, bro, they was better off just letting Tibbs rock out one more year and run it back.
And that's
just run it back.
And that's my thing. If you got a plan, I thought you would have had a coach. Where's your backup plan? What y'all thought? The Mavericks were just gonna be like, yeah, okay, take Jason Kidd.
Take Jason Kidd. He didn't just help us go to the finals last year. we don't got Cooper Flag coming in with Anthony Davis and Kyrie hopefully coming back healthy. Why am I giving up Jason Kidd? I'm bugging out.
Yo,
I'm bugging out. That was.
Oh, yo, bro, it's like y'all just can't get out of your own way, bro.
I don't know who they coach. They might have to. Tibbs,
yo, bro,
we still got that bread.
Yo, the memes is crazy. They try to ask permission to get Coach Carter, so they had to have a 2.3.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yo, bro, this is not. It's jokes.
Yeah, bro, clown them.
After being respectable, like yo, you went from almost going to the finals to now getting clowned on the internet because y'all don't have a backup plan.
Like what you said, y'all beat Boston for nothing.
Yo, bro, for nothing. Bro. Remember that board on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with the plane? Yeah. Imagine you beat that part and then you just erase your game. Yeah. What's the point of being that part if you don't beat the game?
Hey, bro, that was another reason why they should have ran it back. Jason Tatum not coming back next year. Run it back.
Bro.
What other team? Bro, y'all should have beat Indiana.
My thing is, have already a plan in place of what you're going to do. All right, if they deny Jason Kidd, your plan is to try to go get 5 other coaches that are ready on teams?
Yeah.
Have a Mark Jackson interview lined up. Have a Jeff Van Gundy interview lined up. Somebody so you don't look stupid.
And they said, yeah, we're going to try to get Tyronn Lue. Bro, it's not going over there.
Bro, I don't.
And then being that is, y'all looking like a clown show. What coach want to coach now after this?
Bro, and that's another thing. It's like Tom Thibodeau, y'all fired him after he just did his best job in a long time. Y'all fired him. So now it's basically like, yo, well, I'm going to go over there. Yeah. But instead of Knicks, it's a dream job for some coaches.
Y'all might end up getting a first-year coach.
Bro,
and that's going to suck.
I didn't like Tom Thibodeau getting fired. There was a name out there that somebody said, and I'm like, oh, I jacked it, which is Jeff Van Gundy. Mm-hmm. Right? Jeff Van Gundy was on the Clippers, and he had him playing defense. Mm-hmm. He was part of that staff. I'm like, yo, I like Jeff Van Gundy coming back to the Knicks. He know the culture. He know the media. He know how to handle it. I think Rick Brunson would have definitely respected him. Yeah. That means Jalen Brunson would have definitely respected him. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to bring that defensive edge.
Yeah.
I like it. Y'all don't even bring his name.
James
I don't know, bro.
James Dolan ain't going that route. James Dolan don't know what's going on over there. 34th Street is not rocking right now.
Bro, back to the clown show we go, bro.
It's not rocking right now. But New York Knicks, you are this week's Bozo of the Week. Blue and orange clowns. And you hate clowns, huh?
I still ain't see that movie 8.
Yeah. Episode 208. One more time, shout out to Money Making. Appreciate you. Word, man. Yo, 208. Got a little hot down in here. So it's all love.
10-9, you know that. But you know, you try to act oblivious like he don't know what I was talking about. But it is what it is, man. Y'all tell me who was right, who was wrong.
Yeah, nigga, bro, you was on your ish shit tonight.
No, you was on your ish shit with flat earth theory like you didn't know what I was talking about. Now I'm going to say what I was talking about. Magic Johnson could turn the fans against Luka. That's what I was trying to get at. With LeBron and Kobe. If Kobe would have said that about LeBron, the fans could have turned on LeBron like, oh, he ain't one of us. That's what I was talking about. Which LeBron was still getting at. Because Kobe ain't embracing. But you know, the argument is over.
Yeah, I was just about to
say. But yo.
Yo, you're a funny guy too. They kept playing the bell like.
Yo, and this is why the slogan is the slogan, man. You know our slogan.
He almost walked up the set on me, man.
That's a fact. We're not always right, but we always real. That was real life, man. I almost dead eyes like, yo,
I'm out of here.
Yeah, act like him. I was so.
I was about to walk out and check on OG. Make sure I ain't had a peep out of this.
Yo.
Man.
We on all social media platforms. We on X, Instagram, Facebook. What's the other one? TikTok. Shot
right.
Full Shot Sports. Hit us. We hearing y'all back. You know that. Shout out the family. Shot for Shot administration. You know, old
the
family,
people.
the new family, distant cousins, the haters. We appreciate y'all.
That's a fact. Till next time, take this shot with us.
Take this shot with us. Celebrating another episode. Until next time, man. Take care of yourself and each other.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.